So here we are. We've reached Thakurwadi village, and we start our trek at this point now. It's been a short drive from Navi Mumbai for us. We've come and we parked our car over here, and now we begin our trek to Kalavantin Durg. So wish us all the best. Thank you very much, guys. Started the trek at 9:30 from the base at Thakurwadi village. We've just started walking for 7 minutes now. It's already very warm on a winter day. It's going to get hotter as we go up the trek. The good part about this trek is that we already can see where we want to reach. I guess that's also the bad part. When you can see where you want to reach, I guess maybe it psychologically tells you that there's a lot more to go.
So monkeys, no?
I think so. Or birds, maybe, no? Think so? I don't think in India we've got howler monkeys.
That sounded like a howl.
A howling monkey. I guess this will be our first big climb, or we'll maybe make it through the valley of this mountain and then go on to the next one. Looked very easy on the India Hikes website. I guess we still see bikes, so I think we've not even started with the hike at this point of time. She is Nari Shakti. She is Durga. She is Saraswati. She is the primordial strength and the power of the universe. She is Janani. She gives birth to the entire universe. She is the vibration that has given rise to the dream that we call the universe.
Now you sound like that Republic Day anchor, okay?
Here we entered into the isolation zone, where human beings have finally given up their hold on this world and are finally giving it up for nature to take over. You can hear a lot of birds. This landscape is so much more different than the landscape in Himachal, where this mountain is older, in fact, than the Himalayas. The Western Ghats are the oldest forest range in the world, and here we have garbage being collected, a beautiful little small store selling water bottles, kakdi, tang and other walking and trekking paraphernalia, The rocks have very nice indicators which says this way. So the path is well marked, at least in the beginning, which is a good thing. And we're slowly lumbering our way up. The two old human beings that we are. We see a lot of 20-year-olds with a lot of chusti and furti walking up the climb. It's like those 20-year-olds just walked up. Like, kya hai ye?
Very effortless.
Very effortless for them. We were 22 at one point.
But I think there's a lot of difference between city kids
And village kids.
and kids who live in the outskirts, are a hybrid between a city and a village. They have somehow not fallen into the trap of digitalization and the sedentary lifestyle.
Correct.
So, yeah, that's good news.
You look like that girl with the pearl earrings in the painting right now. You know, there's a girl with the headband with the pearl earrings. That beautiful painting.
Yeah.
You look like that girl right now.
Great.
And I look like a Sardarji. Which I like. I don't know, somewhere inside me I always thought that in my last life I was a Punjabi. I feel it. Can't explain it, but I feel it. Now traversing through these deciduous forests and beautiful vines covering the trees. If you see that, the vines snaking around the trees. Wow, look at this. Come, hold this and see.
Fall head flat on my face. The great swinging tree. Yeah.
I know.
Should just surrender to it.
Yeah, if you, there's one thing, something very beautiful. You see this? Actually, that is not really a tree, that's a vine. And the vine plant, if you see here, this is your regular Indian badam tree, I think so. And right at the bottom of the badam tree, the vine has grown separately. And this is the main bark. That's the vine. And the vine grows up. I will definitely find out and put in the description what this vine name is. But then the vine goes out and it snakes out. If you see, the vine is snaking out and it's actually covered by the single vine.
And it's reaching out to other trees also.
Reaching out to other trees, somewhere like a communication device. What a beautiful place, location to just sit down, and if I knew how to play the flute, I would sit down here and play the flute.
You can always create music with your mind.
Like beatboxing.
You can hum a tune.
Boody boody, ooh ooh.
You can hum a nice tune. What tune comes to your mind when you look at this place?
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Original.
La 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 la. You asked me what came to my mind. I told you what.
I said to create an original tune.
Wow, what is this? This is the flowers. Touch it and see. So spongy. Just a flower.
Create no.
What create?
An original tune.
Right now, on the middle of the trek.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
You asked me to say things in the middle of the trek.
Okay, I'm
But
trying.
when I'm actually challenging you to get out of your comfort zone, you can do that.
Jang ja jang pap 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 su 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 cha 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 tr 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 pap 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 poop 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 poop. Original enough for you?
Already.
Horrid. We're still on section 1. We've not yet reached the Prabalmachi plateau. We are still going strong. It's been roughly 40 minutes on the trail now, I think, and we've gone up in altitude by about 150 meters now. And this is where we are. I don't think we've crossed the first section. Hi everybody. So we finally reached the plateau called as Prabalmachi plateau. Can very clearly see the dome-shaped structure from here, from where people go up. Prabalgarh is on that side. I can see Prabalgarh, and from this side I can see Kalavantin Durg. I would definitely say this is an easy level trek. It's the overall distance is also very low. The incline is not that good. So until here, I think it's an easy trek. And beyond from here, you have so if you look at this, you've got the two structures that you can see in front of you. You've got Prabalgarh Fort over there, and you've got Kalavantin Durg right over here. This is the plateau that they talk about. A plateau where you can actually do some camping in the night. I wish I could do some camping someday. And yeah, very beautiful. The flora, the fauna, everything has changed. The rocks, the structure of the rocks, that's also changed. Very beautiful rocks, very grotesque, and very, very interesting. Somewhere these rocks, now you've got to see the rocks. They're very beautiful, weathered, something very ethereal about these rocks. Yeah.
You need villages, you need civilization in case
Something happens, no? What the heck?
these are like trauma centers also.
So that way we'll go to Prabalgarh. That is Prabalgarh, this mountain. नीचे नहीं देखना है, चलो सोचो मत. Let's go. Don't think. Go, 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 go.
right?
There's no hurry. And this is the jungle growth, the eroded past of the Kalavantin peak. And here is Mona, the brave girl. All the best.
Yeah, thank you. कैसा हो गया? अच्छा
It's fucking scary, man.
क्या?
Of course. It is really scary.
इसलिए वही देखने जा रहे हैं क्या thrilling है।
My legs are all still shaking. It is a
अभी
thrill.
हम लोग ने खाना नहीं खाया तो शायद और शेकिंग हो जाएगी।
नहीं बच गया, अच्छा हो गया खाना नहीं खाया।
हाँ,
नहीं
इसलिए
डोंट
खाया।
थिंक लाइक इतना स्कैरी नहीं है।
Maybe it's not scary for you all. आप लोग को शायद
या
आदत है।
आदत है वैसा।
तो
हाँ,
इट्स
तो
ओके
फिर it's
बट
okay. हम लोग बूढ़े हैं थोड़े तो हम
बुड्ढे
लोग
किधर फिर भी।
वी बोथ आर 40 यार, आई मीन इट्स ओके।
हाँ लग रहा नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं लग रही है।
नहीं बट नहीं यार, बट इट इज रॉक कट स्टेयरकेस है, बट एक साइड में कुछ नहीं है, द स्टेयरकेस इज देयर।
ये ऐसा आइडिया है मुझे बहुत सारा।
नहीं आइडिया तो हमें भी बहुत यूट्यूब पे
अच्छा,
लेके आया था,
वीडियो देख के गए थे।
वीडियो देख के आए थे, बट
फटी ऊपर जाके।
रियलिटी इज नॉट द सेम।
ओके
बट इट इज बहुत लोग कर रहे हैं,
Okay.
ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं कर रहे हैं,
हम
बट
लोग आधा जाके हम लोग ने स्टॉप
अच्छा।
कर दिया क्योंकि वापस भी जाना है इसलिए।
अच्छा ओके हम लोग ऐसे 10 मिनट बांधना था, थोड़ा लेट हो गया इसलिए आराम से।
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है यार, करो, बहुत लोग कर रहे हैं,
आप
जस्ट
लोग- हो सकता है आप लोग से हो भी जाए।
आप लोग करके आ जाओगे 100%। गॉड ब्लेस यू, चलो बाय।
Both are very slim trim.
बाबू वी आर ऑल्सो स्लिम ट्रिम।
अब look at them, they're almost negligible.
Oh, you can see the Durg from here. Oh, you can see the
मिलेगा क्या?
मिलेगा सब मिलेगा। Oh, beautiful. Look at that structure यार। Oh, what a beauty. What an amazing structure यार। Unbelievable. Now see where we went.
We went there.
Yeah, on top of there.
Fucking shit. You taking a picture, no?
Yeah, I'm taking a video. Oh, look at the caves over there. See, there is a cave over there.
Ah, there is.
No, they said that you can actually bolt and you can come down and you can see the caves.
Okay.
And that is Prabalgad. Guys, we climb Prabalgad from there and we come on top. And then we can see Prabalgad, and this is Kalavantin. The great Kalavantin. Ah. Hi, good evening everybody, and good afternoon. We've just finished the Kalavantin trek, and you can see the mountain behind us, the beautiful towering basalt pillar,
Basalt pyramid.
the basalt pyramid that we call Kalavantin trek. And right next to it is Prabalgad. And so we did Kalavantin today. Prabalgad is easier. We'll come back and do Prabalgad some other day. But a fabulous experience.
Fabulous indeed.
What was your experience of the trek? The big-
I loved it. I loved every bit of it. It's just that there's still a lot of fear, and I'm working through it. But as I was telling him before, also, it's really, I really like the fact that I'm challenging my body. I'm challenging myself, because that's when you know there's so many muscles, there's so many neurons in the brain, there's so many muscles in the body, there's so many joints that you in the body that are unexplored, that are unused. And hiking is a sort of activity that really gives you an opportunity to oil the machinery really well, you know, to use it to your maximum potential. And that's what I like about hiking. Even though I was shaking in my boots and my heart was thudding really fast, but I like the fact that hiking is an activity that really pushes you to oil this machinery really well. This machinery we call the human body. Yeah. We should really get out of our screens, out of our phones, out of our laptops every once in a while and do these sort of things. And we may get entangled in the everyday mundane of life, the everyday earning money, paying bills, earning a salary, but वो सब तो होता रहेगा background में. Let's also make the most of our mind, our heart, our soul, our body, because that's what you're here to do. I'm not giving gyan to anybody. I need to remind this to myself every now and then. So it's a message for me as well.
Very beautifully said. I share her thoughts exactly the way she put it, and I think I couldn't have put it any better than she put it. I won't even want to add anything to it. All I would definitely say is that I watched a lot of videos before coming here of this trek, and I got to say that no video, no screen, no AR, no VR, people seem to be going, no chat GPT can ever replace true human experience.
True.
Human beings can try as hard as they can, but they will not be able to replace
The
it.
virtual reality will never be as beautiful as this reality that nature has bestowed upon us. No.
Companies, organizations can go gaga about AI, VR, chat GPT. I don't even know what chat GPT is. I've only read news about it, but I don't want to diss anything. But all I can definitely say is that the exhilaration, the fear, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the roughness of the rock on your fingertips, the way you cling onto the rock when you're on top of that pinnacle, because it's a 80-degree climb and it's rock cut, and there are more dangerous treks, but you always have a harness. This one didn't have one, and I think that makes it a beautiful experience. Maybe in the future they will put something over there.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy and glad that we got to do it in one of those moments when there is nothing to protect you. And I think somewhere we need to leave certain things just the way they are. We don't need to make everything safe, everything amazing, and everything humanized.
Otherwise, we'll never come face to face with our fears ever.
Ever.
And it's not fun when life is extra comfortable all the time. That's not a human experience.
People are realizing it the hard way, because when things get extra comfortable and when something really happens,
we do tend to get hassled very easily.
Pharmaceutical companies are making a lot of money.
Exactly.
So I may put a video of the rocks and the pinnacle and everything, but I can give you a lot of gyan, but the fact of the matter remains, I earnestly, from the bottom of my heart, I request each and every one of you to truly, if you live close to Mumbai, if you live close to Pune, Nasik, any of these places, come here, do treks. Not just this, there are lots of beautiful mountains. This is one of the most difficult ones. The one on that side, Prabalmachi, is not that difficult. It's just walking up to the top. Challenge yourself. Do something like this.
I would also like to say, for those who are at this juncture feeling sad in life, or they're not able to trust their inner strength, their inner compass, you should really try hiking it out, and you will realize that you have so much inner as well as outer strength. It's just that the environment around us these days, it makes us forget that, because because we're introduced to technology to such an extent that we forget that we have these amazing resource within us, right? And which is why maybe we tend to feel sad so easily or depressed so easily. So if you are at that phase in your life, please try out hiking at least once, so that you realize that you have such a treasure within you. And I also urge organizations, a lot of these organizations, they keep complaining that our employees are not creative. They
know.
lack the strength, they lack the willpower, they lack the mental prowess. Then why aren't you pushing your employees towards these sort of activities which helps them come face to face with nature? Why don't you do that?
Yeah, I
know?
think that's a beautiful
Shouldn't
idea.
organizations also do it instead of constantly looking for the symptom?
And there is a beautiful way to do it. I mean, whatever challenges happen, I mean, if you've got a set of employees, you can actually start a month-long program to get people into shape, give them a goal. Because goal setting theory really works. You tell them a month later, we're going to go to Prabalgad. And you bring in somebody every month, every day in the morning to make them do some exercises each day to increase their flexibility.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Flexibility, and within a month they will be ready. You can't just spring it onto them and say, okay, let's do it. We both are physically fit. We do 5-kilometer runs within 35 minutes. We are fit. That is why we could do this. We could wake up one morning on a Saturday and just come here and do this. But I would definitely say that if you're like us, and if you have a sedentary job, I understand what are the pressures that you've been going through, but you really got to push yourself.
This is how we'll create a healthy ecosystem. We won't create a healthy ecosystem by burdening people with more and more work and expecting them to meet deadlines and expecting them to be creative until we ourselves don't take that step. So I really urge organizations to do this.
I think, ending my part, I would definitely say that, and I really want to go out on a limb. Do we really need so much progress? I really want to ask this question to everybody.
At what expense? At what
She's
expense?
so right. At what expense? Do we really need to progress beyond a certain limit? Why can't we pause here and say, okay, we've reached here. This is an adequate amount of comfort. Let's now create a balance. Let's now create zones where nature can flourish and we can flourish on this side. And we create a beautiful balance where it's not about more and the next billion and the next million and the next million and the next car.
Let's coexist with technology rather than being a slave to technology. I think that's what is happening right now. We are becoming a slave with every passing day.
Yeah. Maybe for another day, I would definitely like to talk about the fourth book in the Dune series. It's called The God Emperor of Dune. Maybe some other day. I think different authors, different people have tried to speak about the ultimate solution in their own basic ways. And I think every author that I've ever read, they say that the way to peace is to say, enough. We are good where we are. Maybe the progress lies in looking inwards rather than accumulating more matter around us.
Absolutely. So organizations, parents, educational institutions, anything else? Hospitals, NGOs work towards helping people find the inner treasure that exists within them. That's like the best medicine ever.
And find happiness in whatever it is that they're doing, and truly talk about the things that happiness is something which exists within you, and it is beautiful. You can have very little or somewhere in the middle, but you can still be happy with it. I think that's about it from my side. Ciao. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful afternoon. Thank you. Also, this is a great place to put your tent. You can buy your tents at Decathlon and you can come and put your tents here. If you live close to Mumbai, you can just come here and put a tent on a Saturday night and enjoy the evening in the great outdoors.